Hello guys, my name is Kirito, in today's video I'll be doing a review on the Danmachi Season 3. So if you guys want to keep on following my content, then of course go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And of course leave a like on this video, because here on the channel I pretty much talk about anime that I like, anime that has recommended me, and of course anime that's currently airing this season, but of course I'll do a review on it once it ends, just like today. Which today I'll be doing a review on the Danmachi Season 3. So make sure that you're subscribed, and of course tell me some recommendations of anime that you guys would like me to talk about here on the channel. But who knows, maybe next week or tomorrow I'll talk about your favorite series. But without further ado, let's go on with this review. So Danmachi Season 3, I really loved it. Okay, I really liked this season of Danmachi Season 3 because it tackled something that I bet that none of us who are anime onlys would have ever thought that this would happen. Okay, what happened in this story in Season 3 was something unexpected, okay? And I really love that because it shows that Danmachi isn't your typical adventure anime where like we gotta fight the monsters, we gotta level up, and then at the end confessing his feelings to the person that he likes, and then the story ends. No, Danmachi is not like that. Danmachi is going through a different route. He's doing something completely different, and I love it. I love that because before the season, I was honestly thinking that Danmachi was just going to be okay. Bella's going to fight monsters. He's going to level up, and then at the end, he's going to confess to Ai's happy ending. But no. With this season, it changes everything, because in the season we got to see talking monsters, okay? Talking monsters, they have feelings, they have emotions, and they have a reason to live, unlike the other monsters that we have come across thus far. And I love that because it shows that not all monsters are evil, not all monsters want to kill. In fact, it's quite the opposite. These talking monsters, they don't want to fight against humans, okay? They don't want to, but they are sometimes forced to if they want to live, okay? Monsters want to live, so of course they're going to try to defend themselves against adventurers who are trying to kill them for the fame and glory. So seeing these talking monsters, which they're called Xenos, in the season, I really did enjoy that because it definitely showed both sides of the same coin. What does the adventurers and the people of Orario think about the monsters, and what monsters think about the humans? And what would happen if these two sides really were to collide? Adventurers and humans versus talking monsters, and what would actually happen. And we got to see that in this season, and oh my god, this season was amazing, okay? Like, this season gave a ton, and by a ton I really mean a ton of character development to Bell, okay? In this season, Bell had to think of like, do I save these monsters, or do I go along with the adventurers and try to stop these monsters from killing everyone, and just have the same mindset as them, right? And then this season you get to see Bell, him struggle with that decision. Do I help these monsters? Do I not help these monsters? Is it okay to trust these monsters? Like, this season definitely gave a ton of character development to Bell that I think that is definitely going to change him a lot, okay? Because I highly doubt that after this season, Bell is going to be all the same, right? Like, going up against the monsters and fighting and stuff like that. Like, I really doubt that. I think that Bell, after this season, he's definitely going to have a little bit of doubt. So I think he's going to be a little bit hesitant to fight against monsters, but I doubt it's going to be for a long time. But once again, it shows the level of characterization of Bell, because in this season, you get to see Bell face off against the one person, okay, the one person that he idolizes, okay? He fought up against Eyes, okay? And I'm not really going to go into full detail as to why that happened, but they went against each other, and I really liked Bell a lot. I know I've been saying this a lot, okay, but I love the characterization that Bell got in this season. For example, in episode 8 or 9, he did something that once again none of us really expected, and seeing his facial expressions, his emotions and everything boiled up inside of him and making him uncertain. Do I do this? Do I not do this? If I say the monsters, my familiar is also gonna suffer as well. What do I do? And Bell felt really conflicted in this season, and oh my god, Eyes as well. Okay, because like the monsters, like I said, the monsters, they wanted to go to the surface and they wanted to pretty much live in peace and see if the Xenos and the humans could come to some sort of agreement. But of course, that wasn't meant to be. It's not just going to happen overnight. And seeing Eyes as well in this season, we get to see a ton of characterization from Eyes as well, which is something we don't really get to see that much, which is a shame, because I really love Eyes as a character, and I like her from the anime. But a lot of people have been saying that Eyes has more characterization in the light novels and stuff like that, which again is it's really a big shame, because I really want to see more of her characterization, more of her character development in this series. But of course we haven't gotten that. But from what we got this season, oh boy, it was amazing, because in this season we get to see Eyes, her overall thoughts on the monsters, and her overall opinion on if monsters talked. And you got to see her ideals clash against Bell's ideals, and of course you get to see all of her beliefs about the monsters and everything being shattered right in front of her eyes in like episode 11. And it was definitely a lot of character development for her, because she showed a facial expression that I never thought that I would actually see from Eyes, because Eyes, she is a calm and collected person, and when she is with Bell, she smiles and stuff like that. She was a very calm person that she would just do the job and get it over and done with, and then she will go on with her life. But in this season, you get to see her facial expression completely changed, from a very calm person to a person who didn't know what to do. Okay, once she saw the talking monsters in this season and saw what the monster did in this season as well, it completely changed her overall thinking, right? And I hope that next season, or maybe if we get the Sword Oratoria, like more episodes of Sword Oratoria, the side story of Danmachi, I really hope that we get to see more of like diving into Eyes' thought process in this moment and stuff like that. I would really love to see that, because Eyes finding out that there is talking monsters, right, definitely is going to shake her up. And by shaking her up, I mean like she is also going to have doubts about the monsters. Like, is it really okay to kill them? Is it really okay? Like, is what I'm doing right or wrong? And I really want to see more of that. I want to see more of her thought process on this matter as well in season 4, or in Sword Oratoria, whenever we get an anime for it, or even if we do get an anime. We won't know if we'll ever get to this point, but hey, we can at least hope. But like I said, we got a ton of characterization for both characters, both for Bell, because not only did he have to struggle with the fact that that he had to choose. Either I help the monsters and my familiar could suffer, or I go with the adventurers and kill these monsters, the monsters that I've grown a bond with at the beginning of this season, and also eyes with her at the beginning of the series being like, I'm gonna kill the monsters and stuff like that, and then of course at the beginning of this season as well, with her being like, even if there is talking monsters, I'm still going to kill them if they injure someone. And getting her ideals completely shattered in this season was also really, really great. But let's talk about the main elephant in the room, Hermes. Oh my god, like Hermes, like, yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, Hermes up to the end, and I mean the end of this season, I liked Hermes a lot. He was a very comedic character who knew more than he let on, and in this season, the ending of this season, we got to see his personality completely change and see his true colors, his true emotions, what he actually felt. And oh my god, what Hermes did in this season. Boy, like, thank god the other monster came in, okay? Because if things went along as Hermes planned, things would have gone in a different direction. But Hermes, we finally got to see his true personality, and I'm excited to see more, okay? See more of his personality, because up to this point we only knew that he was a calm and collected person, and he was just in for the fun. He wanted to have some enjoyment and stuff like that, and of course he knew more than he let on, but in this season his personality completely changed, and oh my god, it was really, really hype. But also, and we just say that Minotaur, okay, that Minotaur, he's amazing. Okay, he's amazing. Okay, I love this monster, this Minotaur. He's so amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, the final fight of this season tops. Okay, it tops the first fight against Bell up against that red Minotaur in the season 1. And coincidentally, we get to see a similar fight in this at the end of the season, and it was really high. But I don't want to go into full detail because I want you guys to experience, to find out who this Minotaur is, because boy, like, this Minotaur was strong. He was strong. And see what he did to Bell at the end of the season. Oh my god! Again, it definitely changed our perspectives on what we actually thought was gonna happen. Okay, at the end of this battle, okay, like at the beginning of the series, and at the beginning of the battle, we were all thinking, okay, Bell, he's gonna come victorious, right? He's gonna win, but that doesn't happen. And I'm excited to see more of Bell's characterization going on from here on forward, because this is technically the first time he suffered a loss without any help, and I'm excited to see more of his characterization from here on out. Okay, and overall, I really loved this season, and I'm excited for when we get season 4 of Danmachi, because I want to see more of Bell, more of his inner thoughts and stuff like that. And man, Danmachi is great. Okay, Danmachi is great, and I'm so glad I decided to watch this anime, and I'm so glad that I caught up to season 3 of Danmachi, and hopefully we will get more seasons. But until then, I'll probably go and pick up the light novels to see what's going on ahead or I'll just read the synopsis of each volume, which one's easiest for me. But like I said, I really did enjoy this season. I really loved Bell's progression, I loved Eyes' progression, and I loved seeing the struggles between monsters that talked and the adventures and the humans from Orario. And of course, I really loved that Minotaur at the end of this season. And I'm excited to see more of Danmachi. Like I said, I'm excited to see season 4 when it does come out, maybe next year or 3 or 4 years down the line. But when it does come out, I'll be damn sure to make another video on it, so look forward to that. Also, a little heads up, there is actually going to be an OVA coming out from Danmachi, which is going to come out on the 28th of April of 2021, which means that it's going to come out on my birthday. My birthday is coming out on the 30th of April, but I tend to just watch all my favorite anime or something new that comes out in April, all in that final day of April. All on my birthday, what I tend to do is just morning, I spend it with my family, and then after that, I just watch anime, and I'll be damn sure to watch Danmachi the OVA, and who knows, maybe I'll do a review on it as well. So, like I said, look forward to that, and of course, look forward to seeing season 4's review when it does come out, either next year or a few years down the line. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I've got to say, guys. I hope you guys did actually enjoy this video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel like I said at the beginning of this video. I'll see you all next time.